Hello everyone, I'm Landon and I'm the DM.
Look at that.
It's time for another Kickstarter Highlight. Today we have Yarg's Guide to Puzzles and Traps for 5e by Anthony Woods, an extensive collection of puzzles and traps set in a wide variety of settings. I love using puzzles and traps in my games, and this book seems like it will be great to have to drop into a session that needs a bit of switching up. Let's get into it. This campaign has a lot of great art on display for us. I like how they have this ember animation as part of this banner and some lower on the page. It really caught my eye. I'm a fan of the cover art that's shown right here, which you can see a little bit expanded on the cover image of the Kickstarter video. They have quite a few sample pages here, which may be a bit small to read all of the words, but you can see the artwork and diagrams. Down here you have some better views of some art and diagrams from the sample pages, but you do also have some additional art. Also, we can see a mock-up of one of their maps right here. The art looks great to me. Let's read these short sections to get an idea of what the campaign has to offer. Yarg's Guide to Traps and Puzzles is an extensive collection of puzzles and traps specifically set in a wide variety of settings that allow you, the DM, to simply drop them into your current campaigns. Players crawling through a dungeon? No problem. Players walking through a forest? We've got you covered. This guide will break down each trap in an easy-to-read way that will have you spending less time on planning and more time telling stories. With a wide variety of over 50 plus puzzles and traps, Yarg's Guide is a first-hand accounting of many pitfalls and perils Yarg has run into while adventuring on a long and perilous career. Each puzzle and trap comes not only with a clear breakdown of how the trap puzzle works, but also diagrams and illustrations to help you understand it quickly and efficiently. Inside Yarg's Guide to Puzzles and Traps, you will receive 50 plus traps, puzzles that are as diabolical as they are diverse. Each trap has a death rating, so you can sort through the I just want them to bleed a little to the I don't want anyone to leave this dungeon alive. Beyond this, every puzzle or trap comes with a clear breakdown of what the scenario is, what triggers the scenario, the effects that it produces, and how to countermeasure, disarm it. So how much does it cost to get in on this Kickstarter? They have this comparison chart here. For only $1, you get your name in the back of the book, as well as some digital wallpapers. Usually, it's common to have to get the book in order to get your name in the back, so that's quite generous. To also get the digital books and all of the digital wallpapers, only $20. Now, if you don't want the PDF, but would rather a hardcover, $45 will get you the printed book. Not too bad without a PDF. For $10 more, at $55, you get that PDF and the digital map pack. As we saw before in this mock-up, each map has two versions, a regular version to not give anything away to the players, and a triggered version for once the players trip it. This is honestly the tier that I would choose. I love hardcovers and maps. To highlight another tier, you can also get the Wretches and Rewards digital bundle at the $105 tier, which includes 40 plus monsters, 45 plus magic items, 20 plus printable handouts, and 20 plus maps. There are plenty of stretch goals for this Kickstarter, adding additional puzzles, traps, and more custom maps. A few have already been unlocked, with still some time to unlock more. I'm pretty excited for this book. I love using puzzles and traps, and having all of these in this book ready to go in various locations and environments just makes it so easy. I rarely think about putting traps and puzzles in different environments, but it makes so much sense to have it in, different settings than just a dungeon crawl or some library. I love the art and the diagrams that go along with the explanation and mechanics. It'll really make things much easier to visualize and to explain. The handouts also seem like a good way to include those players who may not be so actively involved with puzzles or traps. Tell me about some memorable traps that you have encountered or put in front of players in the comments. And that is Yarg's Guide to Puzzles and Traps on Kickstarter. Make sure to go check out all of the details for yourself on Kickstarter and show Anthony Woods some support. Follow the link in the description. I hope you have enjoyed this Kickstarter highlight. We just passed 400 subscribers not too long ago. We're at about 404 at the time of recording this. Thank you all so much for that awesome support. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, or if I showed you something new. Don't forget to leave a comment about a puzzle or trap you really liked, or if you have a suggestion of other kinds of videos you would like to see from me. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss out when I post new videos. I do these videos for fun, so if you would like to show me even more support, go ahead and check out my Patreon in the description. I'm Landon, and I'm the DM, and I will see you at the next Kickstarter.